All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a RIZIN fight announcement. So, RIZIN Fighting Federation, the big stage Japanese MMA promotion, has announced a super atomweight bout between Ayaka Hamasaki and Claire Lopez. It's going to go down at RIZIN Landmark 8 on February 24th in Saga, Japan. This is going to be one of RIZIN's cage shows. They used to have a specific name for their cage shows. I forget what it is now. But since then, they have made their landmark shows that happen at special arenas or special venues. Those are now going to be their cage shows because the big numbered RIZIN events are always in a ring. But now the landmark series is going to be their cage shows. This is a good bout. It's going to tell us a lot about where each fighter is respectively in their careers. Hamasaki is getting up there in age, and she's lost 3 of her last 4, 2 of them to the same opponent, and that was after she had a nice winning streak. And I mean, at one point she was 9-1 in 10 fights. For 10 straight fights, like she had won 5 straight, lost to Sahi Ham, and then won 4 more straight fights before the current, her current predicament here and the closing days of her career. Lopez, on the other hand, this will only be her 3rd fight as an atomweight, or in this case, super atomweight, 108 pounds. Before that, she had always fought as a strawweight. She's representing, I believe, Combate Global again. She had something like 4 or 5 straight fights for them. Was a runner-up in a one-night strawweight tournament. Won another fight after that, and then has since been fighting in RIZIN. Last year, she made her debut for them. Defeated Reina Kubota with a dog bar style knee bar in the 3rd round, and then got the challenge for the super atomweight title against Seiki Izawa. Fortunately lost in the 1st round to a ninja choke submission, which seemed to be a really popular submission last year. So she's looking to get back to her winning ways and continue her career as an atomweight, or at least in this case a super atomweight in RIZIN. Seems like Combate still doesn't have any fights yet for her. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. I like both of these fighters. Been a fan of Hamasaki for years now, and became a fan of Lopez because of her bouts in Combate Global. She fought in Bellator on one occasion as well. So it should be a good one. Looking at what stats are available, I had to look up their individual profiles. Hamasaki, of course, 24-6. Lopez, on the other hand, comes in at 8-5. Hamasaki coming in off of a loss all the way back in September of 2022 to Shiyu Park. Lopez, of course, last fought in July of last year, dropping the submission loss to Seika Izawa. Looking at the age, Hamasaki is the elder fighter here at 41. Lopez is sitting at 35. They're roughly the same height, 5'1", 155 centimeters for Hamasaki, 5'2", 157 centimeters for Lopez. Don't have reach available for them. So I like this fight. Like I said, this is going to really show us where each of these fighters is in their career. Lopez, a bit of a late starter, only started fighting back in 2017. I mean, that was back when Hamasaki was, ruling the roost that was right before Hamasaki started her big run in RIZIN. So, I mean, Hamasaki hasn't fought outside of RIZIN since 2018 when she made her debut for them. Lopez fought all kinds of different promotions before she found her way to Combate Global and then now RIZIN. Lopez, I look at Lopez as an all-rounder. Like, she obviously has submissions. I mean, you don't see a dog bar style knee bar ever, really. But she can also strike. Dropped Camilla Rivarola with an uppercut before finishing, just pouncing on her for a fast rear naked choke. So she can strike and she can submit. But then again, you can say the same thing about Ayaka Hamasaki. She can strike. She can submit. She has ground and pound. She's like one of the queen of all-round fighters. Really great jab as well. So I think this is going to be a really fun fight on the feet and also fun on the ground as well. My biggest concern is going to be cardio. Hamasaki's 41. Father time, and she's lost 3 of her last 4, with her only win over an also aged Jessica Aguilar. So Father time's catching up to her. And cardio goes for everyone at some point. With Lopez, cardio has been a problem for her in the past. I mean, she started getting winded. I mean, she got winded pretty bad in the Reina fight. Now, granted, she was also surviving some really hard body shots from Reina that would have contributed to running out of air. So I would say that she has shown some improvement in that, but I mean, that was the only time since September 2020 that she had been past the first round. She doesn't go past the first round very often in her career, and has shown cardio issues when she has. So we'll see. That's my biggest concern for honestly both of them. But I like this fight overall. And those are my thoughts on it. So let me know your thoughts on the bout in the comments below. If you like the vid, please hit that thumbs up button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to Wmma Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.